Baby, that's up to me. I can show you my world. We can go through it all. You just leave it up to me. Take a trip.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So I'm at my dad's house now. I just got back from vacation and I wore all my outfits in my suitcase. So I was trying to think, how can I recreate an outfit with what I got already and blah blah blah. But then I thought to myself, I got clothes in my dad's house. I have bins. Okay, so once that came to my mind, I'm just like, you know what, Jayla, you bound to have a sweater or something down here. So we're gonna attempt to find something. I honestly hope I have shoes in here too, because if I do, it's lit. I don't have to go to my apartment until I'm ready. This is cute. Look, this sweater. I have on black jeans, so I'm thinking a sweater. I think I should wear this one. This is really cute. I'm wearing this. Boom, found my outfit that fast. Wearing this cute little romper, stuffing all this other stuff back in here. So y'all, I did a quick beat on my face, just foundation, a little bit of mascara, nothing special. I don't even feel like getting dressed for real, honestly, truly. But as I'm doing my makeup bag, it's like all this stuff spilled in it, and I'm like, what the heck could have broke? Was it an eyeshadow? What was it? No, it was this $30 freaking gold eyeliner. $30. This is by Urban Decay. How does it just break? Let me show y'all. How does it just break like that? Like, how did that happen? How does a $30 product break like that? I'm just so irritated. Like, $30 freaking dollars for this thing. I just got it. I have Carmex on. I either was gonna put on some like colored lip gloss. I'm just gonna go for the natural look. So guys, I found this very interesting and funny, but I am going on a date. I have not been dating and I'm going on a date, which is funny to me because I kind of feel like, I don't know, I feel weird, but I'm going on a date with this guy and we're going to Red Lobster. So earlier when I was looking for an outfit to wear and all that and do my makeup, it was for a date, but now I just don't want to dress up, so I'm just going to be chill. Like, we're going to Red Lobster and he's texting me now saying he's ready, but going to Red Lobster, and I just feel like, I don't know, I just want to be chill because I feel like when somebody gets to know me, I'm not like glam all the time, so why be glam this first time? I don't know, and I just don't feel like it, honestly, truly. But my skin looks really great. You know, I did a little something to my makeup. I did a little bit to look cute for somebody. Earlier we were texting, he did say something that, like, I was just like, it was kind of like a turn off, but I was like, Jayla, like, you can't judge so harshly. And I was like, okay, Jayla, you can't judge so harshly. Go on this freaking date. At least, like, see where his mind is at. But, yeah, I got a text message that I was just like, he seems like a little boy. But, anyways, I'm about to go on this date. How do you guys feel about me dating again? This is how I feel about it. Jayla dating again. Headache. I don't know. I feel weird. But I'm gonna go on this date. And I like to eat and I want a daiquiri, so it should be good. If I can get food out of anything, I'm okay. So guys, I'm putting in the address to leave, but let me know if I'm being picky. So basically I text him my like address thing that pulled up Red Lobster and all the Red Lobsters in my area, and I was like, oh, which one is closer to you? And he picked which one he wanted, but I feel like he saw which one was closest to me, so he should have just been like, all right, I'm gonna come to the one towards you. But is that too female for guys? Like, I did ask, but I won't ask him for his benefit. All right, maybe I am being a little bit too picky, but whatever. Like, I just feel like it should have been the other way around. So guys, I'm just waiting for him to get here. He said he was like 4 minutes away, and luckily I found a parking spot because this parking is crazy here. It's only, what's today? Thursday? But it's crazy right now. Yeah, I was just texting Missy, just chit-chatting with Missy, while I wait. And I'm trying to think my feelings right now. I am kind of nervous, I guess. A little bit. Kind of. Not really. Do I get nervous? I don't think I get nervous. I'm not a nervous person, but I guess I am kind of nervous. I guess I am kind of nervous, just like the anticipation. Like, can we go ahead and go sit down so I can eat? Please, thank you. I know some people may be like nervous on dates and like they don't know what to say to people, but normally I start off the conversation of like basic stuff like, oh, what do you want to do in life? Well, I guess you got to say hey first. So hey, and then like, oh, how was your day? What'd you do today? And then like, then I just keep the conversation going of like, oh, what do you want to do in life? What are you in school for? Although I know that, you know, like questions like that. Oh, where do you see yourself in 5 years? It may not literally be like, oh, where do you see yourself in 5 years? But ultimately, I'm trying to get those questions out. And just questions to get to know somebody. Like, you know, family questions. Are you into family? And then I also like to ask questions like, you know, why are you single? Do you like being single? Because some people may just go on dates and still want to be single, you know. So questions like that, so we can both be clear on what's going on now, you know. You know, why are you single? This guy, I know his ex deleted his Instagram, so I got more questions to ask on that situation. Like, so you come with baggage or nah? You know? Hello?
Yeah, you still in your car?
Yeah.
Walk up to the front. I'm like right out here. You can like hop in and like by the entrance.
Yeah, I park closest to Olive Garden.
Alright, bet. I'll be there.
Alright.
Show you it all. You just leave it up to me. I can show you the world. We can go through it all. You just leave it.
So guys, I am back home. Where do I start? Okay, so at Red Lobster, I was kind of ready to go. I wasn't like ready to go, but I was just like, I'm not really feeling this. This isn't really going the great. I mean, it wasn't like the worst day ever, but it wasn't like, it just was like kind of rocky. One, he made a comment. He was like, yeah, like, I don't know what we was talking about. He was like, yeah, you need to gain weight. I was like, okay, you need to lose weight. Like, I don't know, like, okay. And then, I don't know, he was just like laughing, but I didn't think the joke was funny or any of his jokes were really funny. So I was just like, okay. So then after dinner, he was like, oh, like, let's go watch planes take off or whatever, because the airport was close. So we went there, just looked up in the sky. It was really cloudy, so we couldn't really see much, but did see a few planes. Okay, cool. And I guess at that point we actually got to talk more, and I don't know, maybe he was nervous and he wasn't, so I don't know, but it got better. I was like, okay, I'm happy that I actually did, because after dinner I was kind of just like, maybe I should just go, because I'm not really feeling it. But then once we were like chill, just me and him, we were just like talking and stuff, and you know, just talking. So I was like, okay, he's actually pretty cool. Okay, you know, sometimes people need to warm up to people and see how their vibe is and stuff like that. Oh, it was one other thing while we was at the restaurant that kind of bothered me, but I guess, I don't know. Of course, like, people ask what I do, and I try to like be like, oh yeah, I just work like in social media or so. I try to like play off, or like say I just do video production or something along those lines. But of course, some people like him still want to know more. It's like, oh, can you explain more? Can you explain? So some people just will leave it at that, and other people will want to explain. And then once I get to explaining, then I'm like, oh, we gotta explain this. So some people are really interested in the things that I do. So of course we got onto YouTube, and he's like, well, he's a computer science major, of course, so he like does websites and stuff. So he was just like, oh, like YouTube is something that I always like thought about doing, but I never did. And at one point I just had to tell him, like, you know, like, I don't mean any harm, but I don't want to talk about this right now. Like I've been working although YouTube is fun, but it's still like my work in a sense. So, you know, like, when you want to escape from that, I don't want to talk about that. So I didn't want to be rude, but I really just didn't want to talk about it. So I told him that. He was like, no, like, you're good, like, you know, I don't know. I didn't want to be rude, but I really just didn't want to talk about YouTube on a date. Okay, guess what I did last night?
Uh-oh. What did you do?
I went on a date.
Oh, how did it go?
Kind of rocky at first, but it was actually pretty cool once we got through the rocky stage.
So what's the rock? What you gotta explain rocky to me because I don't understand that terminology.
So we went to Red Lobster, and I don't know, it was just like he was laughing at his own jokes, and I didn't think it was funny. And then he also made this smart comment, like he said something like, "Oh, you need to gain weight."
Oh.
And I was like, "You need to lose weight." But later on in the night, I realized that's his personality of just saying whatever. Like, I didn't take it offensive because I'm not insecure. But if I was, I told him later on that night, I said, if I was insecure, you would have hurt my feelings. And yeah, so later on in the night, I realized, like, that's just his personality, and it wasn't, like, anything offensive. But at first, like, when you just meet somebody, you're just looking like, I was just looking at him the whole time, like, what? Like, why would he even think to say that?
Right. Which is, that's kind of odd for a first date.
Exactly.
But if that's his personality, that's his personality. So let me ask you this question. Was the purpose of the date just to go out on a date, or is it to really see if you like this guy?
To really see if I like the guy.
So what was your analysis of it?
I don't want to say he's flawed, but I guess, like, just getting to know each other stage is, like, he's weird to me. He's also Indian. So maybe it's like a cultural difference. But he's cool, and he's seasoned. He's a seasoned Indian person.
How old is he?
24.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, so I'm going to give it another try. But he still is young, and he still says young-minded stuff. But then I just have to realize that he is young.
Let me ask you this question then. Do you feel that the things that you saw, the flaws that you saw, that you know are there, like, it's not going anywhere, do you feel that you could adjust to that and be okay with it?
Yeah, because as long as the flaw isn't, like, baggage and ex-girlfriends and cheating, and as long as it's not those things, I think I can deal with, like, personality flaws, because I have a personality that adapts.
Okay.
As long as I get to know you and your communication is right, and I can tell you, like, oh, okay, I didn't really like this, and you can be like, oh, okay, I didn't really mean it like that, and then they'll be like, okay, cool, okay, so we can work with it.
Gotcha. I have a vibe from you, right? And so I kind of understand your personality, and I know you don't just go on dates with anybody. And I asked you the question earlier about was it a date for fun or was it a date to see if you really like him? And so for you to go on a date with somebody to see if you really like them, it means that it's something. Okay. And you gave a college guy an opportunity?
I gave a college guy an opportunity. No, but I was thinking because of his age that he wasn't, but he has one more year left. He changed his major to computer science. So I was like, okay, well, it makes sense. And he told me, like, what he wanted to do with his major. So I was like, okay, you got goals.
Okay.
I'm not
opposed. I mean, and I believe in multiple dates because I believe, the first time you're going to get to know them a little bit, but then the longer you spend time with them, the more you begin to see, and you'll know.
Yeah, it may be the second date may be a red flag, and I'm just like, you know what, we can never do this ever again in life.
Right, and trust me, it will come to the forefront, and you'll see if you can really deal with his personality or not.
Right. I do have one problem though.
I'm listening.
He already told me that I'm his. And I just told him, I said, we'll see. What makes a guy so, like...
Now, so okay. So this is what I say about that. It's one of two things, from my perspective. One is, it's kind of a strategy to win over your heart because, you know, you're mine. That's kind of like saying that it's kind of trying to win her heart over, saying that I'm into you and you're mine. Or two is he can be possessive. I mean, and that's the other alternative, you know. That's the alternative. Or he can be a guy that's super insecure and feel like he needs to try to lock you down.
Well, I guess we shall see on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Hey guys, so today I'm going on my little second date adventure or whatever. But a little fun fact, this little green tree, the little car fresheners that people have in their car, I get black ice. Black ice smells like a guy's car, and every time I get in my car, I'm just like, smells like a guy. Wouldn't it be nice? So I like these. These like smell so bomb, and now I'm like addicted to having these in my car, and it just smells so freaking good. I don't care if a guy thinks a guy's been in my car, because no guy's been in my car. It's just this. So if my car smells like a guy car, I'm fooling everybody. I don't got no guy up in here. Okay.